I can't believe I did this video, man. In this video, we're going to be surviving 100 days in hardcore Minecraft, but we are doing it in a jungle only world. That means there's no villages, no woodland mansions, and barely any food. One life, 33 hours of gameplay, and one biome. By the end of these 100 days, I want full enchanted netherite armor and at least have one of my tools get mending. If y'all happen to enjoy this video at any point, make sure to like and subscribe because I'm going to be doing way more of these 100 days videos. And yeah, let's do this. Alright, so my first day in the jungle, I was wilding, bro. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just wandering, just looking around, bro. I was not sure what I was doing. But anyways, I wanted to get some wood. I just need to prepare. There's a couple things wrong with this, this whole thing. Barely any mob spawn, so you can't really get food up the start. The only food source you can get is like wheat and melons. So I pretty much went on a mini adventure for some food. So now I needed to find a cave or at least start mining, because if you don't get gear after the first day, especially in the jungle, you're screwed. So then I started getting some tools and some extra wood just in case. In this time frame, I was also looking for a spot to build my base, but my biggest priority was to get better equipment. So after a little while, it started getting mad dark, so I just dug into some random mountain for the first night because literally I had nowhere to live. I was screwed no matter what. Since I was gonna spend the first night mining, I needed to make a furnace so I could smelt the wood I got earlier to make charcoal, because I couldn't actually find any deposits of coal to make torches, so I just ended up doing it that way. After waiting for a couple of minutes, my charcoal was pretty much done and I was on my way. So the goal of this mining trip is to get full iron armor and get full iron tools. That's pretty much it. And on the other hand, I wanted to get some materials like coal, lapis, and redstone just in case, because we're going to be definitely using that in the future. So pretty much while I was mining, I actually found a ravine. Ravines, especially in the jungle, they have mine shafts. And I need a mine shaft because I need to get cobwebs so I can make wool, so I can make beds. I immediately jumped down because my broke having self, man, I need this. Bro, being in this mine shaft saved me a bunch. I'm not even gonna cap. There is so much iron down here, it's not even funny. I still need to be very careful because monsters still could spawn down here and try and kill me, so I was just, I just had that in the back of my mind. After mining for a good 10 to 15 minutes, I actually had enough iron to make full iron armor. All I needed to do was pretty much smelt it and we should be good to go. And by the end of day 1, I had full iron armor. Day 2, the first thing I did was make some iron tools, and I wanted to do the same thing as the last time, but I wanted to get diamonds because if you get diamonds, man, like that's pretty much a wrap. That's it. I just wanted to get ahead in the weapons game so I wouldn't be super behind in the long run. And after what seemed to be a very long time, I ended up finally finding some. And the best part about it is that it was literally an 8 vein, bruh. Bro, I was just balling. Then I literally went ahead and I actually found more. So while I was mining these diamonds, I actually ended up setting up my crafting and smelting station so I can smelt the rest of my materials. By now I have already made diamond tools, but I wanted to get obsidian because I am going to go to the nether at some point, so I might as well grab the obsidian while I still can, so I won't have to do much of anything later. After being down here for a long while, I ended up finally making my bed because I had more than enough string to make wool to make beds. And after 2 full days of mining, I finally got a good night's sleep. Day 3, it was time for me to get out of that cave, bro. I was not sitting there. Y'all got me messed up. You think I'm going another day in that cave. But for real though, I actually needed to find a spot to live because seriously, I was not living in caves no more. Till I found this really big mountain with like a water stream. It looks so sick. So I decided to make that the spot to where I was going to build my massive base. So for the base, I wanted a stone brick design. Now I needed a whole lot of stone for that, so I pretty much just started digging away. I was just going off, bro. Man, I went Super Saiyan 4 on that stone. Started placing some furnaces down and smelting the stone, and then I just continued to dig away. It started getting dark, but I wanted to finish the first part of the build, so I ended up building the stone brick platform. And I'm not gonna lie, it started looking pretty freaking sick, but I got what I wanted done today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep. Day 6, I wanted to finish the interior of the base. I wanted to at least get that done before I did everything else. I wanted a couple of rooms. I wanted a crafting and smelting room, and then I wanted a very compact bedroom. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I'm not a good builder, but I had so many ideas that I had planned for this base. By day 7, the crafting and smelting room was pretty much almost complete. The building is literally taking me forever because because I have to get stone brick. Like, it's not even the fact that I'm just slow, but bro, I am just putting in this work, man. Like, after this, we're gonna be finishing the crafting room, and then we're gonna be starting our bedroom. And I wanted to do this really cool glass room effect for the bedroom. By day 8, I wanted to put the final finishing touches on my base, at least for now. I had other things that needed to get done, and I really did not want to spend all this time sitting at my base doing nothing. So remember that glass room I was talking about? That's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm just getting a whole lot of sand, and I'm probably gonna get way more sand later. By day 9, I really wanted this bedroom done, dude. And when I was literally building it, it started looking really freaking good. After using so much stone brick, I finally completed both of the rooms. Now, I really wanted to do one more thing before I stopped building, and one of those things was building a bridge directly to my base so I wouldn't have to climb all those trees. I spent day 10 looking for some more melons because we're gonna need all these melons eventually, because we're going to be making a giant melon farm. I also used this opportunity to go ahead and get more resources for the base, and that was pretty much it. I spent day 11 and 12 building the melon farm. I wanted this food source done. Like, I did not want to keep going out and getting food. I'm not gonna lie, doing this outside part with glass looks so cool. I don't care what anyone says, this looks freaking sick. And then I finally started placing all the dirt I needed for the farm. I spent days 13 and 14 on a treasure hunt for melons, and not only did I need melons, I needed water. Pretty much I needed everything, because literally I was just running out of stuff. I also went ahead and got some sugar cane as well, because I was gonna make a sugar cane in the future too. So finally I ended up finishing the melon farm, for at least for right now. Day 15 I just spent exploring. I wanted to see what was actually around me, and then I actually found a ruined nether portal, and boy I literally found a golden hoe with silk touch on it. Like, bro, really? And day 16 I finally went to the nether. I'm not gonna lie, I think I had the best spawn I could ever get. I found a nether fortress that was right next to me, and then there was the crimson forest right next to us as well, so we pretty much had a really great spot. I wanted to find some piglins so I can get some ender pearls, because I wanted to eventually get some eyes of ender and we can go to the stronghold. On days 17 through 24 I went on a massive mining trip. I left the nether because I felt like I was not prepared, and I thought I was going through things way too quickly, and boy was that a good idea. I got so much stuff, literally so much resources. I was just stacked. After my mining trip I had enough to make full diamond armor. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, we have so much stuff, it's not even funny. This is pretty much all the stuff I got from the mining trip, excluding the diamonds. Then I went to see if anything happened to my farm, and wow, did it grow a lot. The farm might seem small for right now, but it's going to get bigger, don't worry. On days 25, 26, 27, and 28 I started my biggest project yet, infinite food. The plan was pretty much simple: build the biggest wheat farm ever. It took a while, but Jesus Christ, the amount of dirt that I used, oh my lord. And this is just the first layer. I plan to make like 10 layers of this, and that includes mob farms, but that's gonna be for 200 days and 300 days if I even get that far. After I built the farm, I pretty much placed my last couple of seeds and decided to go to bed. Day 29, I wanted to go to the nether so I can get some glowstone. Not only did I need it for my base, but I needed it for the farm as well. I know I love making torches, but dude, that has to go, bruh. Glowstone is just so much better. Bruh, I spend way too much time farming, man. I just need to stop. On day 30, I finally finished placing all the glowstone. I also spent this day looking for some sugarcane because eventually I wanted to make a massive sugarcane farm so I can get some books, and with books I can finally start enchanting. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, sugarcane was so hard for me to find, it's not even funny. Like, it took me literally all day to find those 2 pieces, bruh. I spent day 31 planning to go to the nether and trade with piglins, and not only that, I wanted to go ahead and get some blaze rods as well. I felt like getting sugarcane was a waste of time, and if I just wanted books I should have just went and found the stronghold anyways, because the stronghold has a massive library. So after my goal was finished, I ended up going back into the nether. The first thing I needed to get was blaze rods, so I just pearled over to the fortress and just started grinding. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I thought getting these blazes were gonna be really hard, but it was actually pretty easy. After I got the blaze rods, I went ahead and found some piglins and started trading with with them for a long time. I'm not sure what they did to this update, but these piglin trades were awful, bruh. I barely even got enough pearls, like come on now. But anyways, while I was still here, I just decided to get some glowstone because I was gonna end up needing it at some point, so I just grabbed it. On day 33, I got out of the nether and I made my way to the stronghold. Now, just a small little disclaimer, I'm not gonna defeat the dragon on day 30 because I am in no way prepared for that. I am just going to the stronghold for the books. That is it. Now, what makes this so annoying is the jungle is one of the hardest biomes to travel in because of all of these vines. Like, this is just insane. I promise you, it probably would have taken me like 5 minutes to get to the stronghold if this was a normal world, but this is gonna take me at least a half an hour just to get to the stronghold. Like, what is this sorcery? By day 34, I found the stronghold. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought this was gonna take forever because it was literally in the side of a mountain. Like how the heck is it in a mountain? But anyways, I wanted to explore this a little bit. I found some books and a little bit of iron in this one chest, but then I finally found what I was looking for, the giant library. In the chest there was actually some very decent books. There was protection 3, loyalty 3, and there was just some normal books and paper in there. I just wanted to take all of it, bro. All of this was good. After I took the loot out of the chest, I decided to take everything. Taking all the books, taking all the cobwebs, bro. There will be nothing left in this stronghold when I'm done. Honestly, for real though, I'm so glad I got this done because it's gonna make things so much easier, because now with all these books, we can finally start enchanting. When I got out of the stronghold, it actually started raining. I don't know if this is a bad sign or is there worse to come, but I needed to get home quickly. But on my way back, I found a ruined portal. This is the weirdest time to be finding these. There is nothing much in the chest, just some gold pants and some flint. I don't think any of this is worth anything. Towards the end of day 36, I finally made it back to my base. Jesus Christ, what a long journey. On day 37, I decided to transform the old farming room into the enchanting room. I'm not gonna lie, that room kind of sucked. I was gonna change it from the very start, but I didn't know what to do with it yet until I got the bookshelves, so now we have a use for it. So the first thing I wanted to enchant were pretty much my tools first, but the thing is I kept getting really awful enchants while scrolling. So honestly, I just did my first pickaxe and I just went for it, and my god, was that a mistake. I got Unbreaking 3 only. Are you serious? So then I wanted to try another pickaxe and see if I got anything better. I ended up getting Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, and Fortune 2. Now honestly, that's not the best pickaxe, but it's better than having nothing, because honestly what I had before, man, I was already livid. And the last and final enchant I did on my sword, and boy was I so lucky when I got this. Sweeping Edge 3, Sharpness 4, Unbreaking 3. Hey yo, what? Y'all might think that's not good because it doesn't have fire aspect or looting on it, but dude, that's perfect for me because I don't fight that many mobs, and fighting Enderman with fire aspect is literally the worst thing that you can do. I spent the rest of day 37 pretty much quartz mining. I wanted to see if I can get enough XP to enchant again, but I couldn't, and I was just getting attacked by too many things, and I did not want to die, so I just dipped. Day 38, it's farming time, boys. You already know. I started planting some new seeds, and I ended up getting some more seeds. Then I went on a small little mining trip. You know, I just got some diamonds. You already know what the biz is. I didn't do too much mining though, just enough so I can enchant. When I got back, I was around level 32, and I came to the big realization that I need to enchant a bow. Like, I kept getting shot down by all these mobs, and I don't even have a bow myself, and I think now is the time. It was do or die with this enchant, but I got so lucky. Unbreaking 3 and Power 4. Y'all might think this is the end, but no, it gets better. But it was getting dark, so I headed to bed anyways. Day 40, I enchanted the second bow and got Infinity, which was pretty much the enchant I wanted. It costed me a crap ton of levels, but it was definitely worth it. We called that thing the Draco. I spent day 41 pretty much decorating because I wasn't really too comfortable with the way my base was set up, so I put the portal a little bit farther back, and that was pretty much it. And finally, this room somewhat looks decent now. Thank God. Day 42 is farming time, bro. My wheat be growing. Because to be completely honest with you, I thought my farming skills wasn't on fleek. Today was a pretty chill day. Nothing too much happened. Just me messing around in the crib. I started making the other half of the melon farm since I wanted more than one food source. And honestly, this was for the better. Day 43, I started the second part of the wheat farm. Ain't no way you're ever gonna see me caught lacking. I'm gonna be stacking bread, but in Minecraft. And then lastly, I started working on this platform because at some point we needed to, you know, we're gonna expand. And back to sleep. Day 44, I went on another treasure hunt for melons because I ran out of food. I bet you're not surprised. Crazy how I literally just said I'll never be caught lacking, and yeah, here I am. I decided midway that it would be a good idea if I went on another expedition for some XP and just resources in general, so I went on another mining trip. While I was mining, I actually ended up running into a cave that I was already in at the very beginning of this challenge. Just that was pretty nostalgic. Day 45, still stuck in the same cave. I wouldn't say stuck though, I just choose to be down here. If y'all want me to be honest, the whole point of this mining trip is to get myself back to level 30 just so I can finally start enchanting my gear. That's literally why I've been holding off on progressing, because I need my P4 gear, man. You got me messed up. And okay, day 46 and 47 are exactly the same. I finally ended up getting out in the middle of day 47. I was not staying in there, and I already got what I needed done. I started smelting all of my iron and stuff in hopes of getting a lot of XP. Man, why am I running for XP so much? Man, I should have just made an XP grinder now I think about it. And bedtime. Day 48, it dawned on me that I needed some netherite. I've almost been in full diamond armor for literally 50 days straight. I can't be doing that. I'm caught lacking. Not for real though, it actually took me a pretty long time to get netherite. Like I was mining, I think I was mining for almost all day, pretty much just mining in a straight line. I even got the hot tourist destination achievement because I was underground for so long. After I got more than enough netherite, I decided to head back to the surface. Bro, we are literally on demon time. 13 ancient debris. I think it is now time for me to enchant my armor. The first thing I enchanted was my chest plate, and man, did I look out. I just got protection 4, thorns 2, unbreaking 3. Y'all might think that thorns is bad, but that's only if you PvP. I don't PvP, so it's not really that big of an issue. I wanted to try another pickaxe. I know, sort of lame, but I wanted to try again, and I ended up getting an efficiency 4 pickaxe. Now, I was running out of stuff to enchant because I just kept getting garbage enchant, so I was like YOLO with these pants, and I got prot 3 diamond pants. But then I remembered I had a protection 3 book in my chest, so I just merged that together, and we got protection 4 diamond pants now. Day 49 is a monumental day. It's finally time for us to make the netherite. Unfortunately, I can only make like 3 pieces, but I only wanted to do 2 pieces for right now. The first thing I upgraded was my prot 4 god chest plate, and then lastly I finally upgraded my god leggings, and with that I have 2 full pieces of netherite gear. Day 50, I pretty much spent quartz mining. Trust me, I needed the XP, man. You already know I had to get that full set. You got me freaking chopped. But for real though, I want to grind netherite armor so I don't actually get too tapped when I fight the dragon, and just in general having full protection for netherite armor. Please tell me how you're gonna die in that. Like, come on now. Day 51, I headed back and I started to enchant. First thing I enchanted was some boots with Depth Strider 3 on them. I just did it anyways, but it ended up really bad. I got fire protection with it. It's so gross. This time I tried enchanting a sword and I actually got something very decent. Looting 3 and sweep and edge 3. Next I wanted to enchant my helmet, and this time I got something actually really good. I got protection 4, aqua affinity, and unbreaking 3. Immediately I turned that into netherite. You already know. Day 2, it's farming time, boys. At this point, y'all should get used to this by now. Like, you already know how I work. And yeah, nothing else happened that day. Day 53, I went back to the nether. I needed to do a crap ton of quartz mining, and I also needed to get a crap ton of netherite. I wanted my set and tools to be completely done, because honestly, the faster we get P4 netherite, the faster we can defeat the dragon. This dragon is not gonna catch me in 4K. You got me messed up. I ended up successfully leaving the nether with 13 ancient debris. Yeah, we are freaking stacked. Day 54, the day that we get full P4 netherite. I pretty much threw all the ancient debris in the furnace. I got my gold and my scraps, and I started making the netherite. Finally, the moment of truth, enchanting the last piece of our netherite set. Protection 3, unbreaking 3, and Depth Strider 3. Finally, after 54 days of hard work, we finally got a full enchanted netherite set. And to celebrate, we literally got another god bow in the process. Power 4 and flame. Ain't no way. I immediately put that thing in the anvil, and man, the Draco is now complete. Days 55 through 65 were probably the most boring days of this entire 100 days. It was pretty much the same thing over and over again. Mine, farm, mine, farm, mine, farm. It felt like I was playing Skyblock for a little bit, so I'm not even gonna put those in there, but that's just a general literal idea of what happened, especially during day 60, bro. I was gone from my base for a really long time. I was just quartz mining for a long time. But yeah, that's pretty much what went down. Towards the end of day 66, I ended up coming back to the base after being in the nether for a pretty long time, and now my farm is completely overgrown. I gotta cut this down. It's farming time. Seriously, the amount of seeds I got from that is just absolutely astonishing. What is this sorcery? I don't think I'll ever have to worry about food again. I also used this time to start enchanting, but this time I wanted to use books because using diamonds for literally everything is just starting to get on my nerves, and I don't even want to go on another mining trip, so I'm done. This first enchant was literally the biggest blessing in disguise. I literally got Fortune 2, something I've desperately needed all this time. The second enchant I got is Sharpness 4, and then this last book here, dude, was probably the most craziest book out of all of them. Like, bro, what are these enchants, man? After almost 70 days, I finally have one of the best picks in the game, except for mending. That's a different story. I now have a netherite pickaxe and a netherite sword, and finally I made my netherite sword a sharpness 5. I'm not sure why I did this, but I added unbreaking 3 to my shield. Yeah, you guys can roast me in the comment section now. Day 68, I started preparing to go to the end, but first I needed a crap ton of ender pearls. I'm not even gonna lie, the looting 3 sword is literally doing me wonders right now. Like, honestly, I should have just done this from the start. I would have saved so much time. Man, why do these endermen build just like me in real life? Yeah, I'm almost positive I have more than enough pearls. Day 69. Funny number. Anyways, I had some blaze rods that I didn't even use, but so I used them for brewing stands. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be making some slow falling potions, some strength potions, and that's pretty much it. That's our strategy to defeat the dragon. The problem is we need some phantom membrane, because with that we can use that to create slow falling potions. So here we are on the night of day 70 fighting some weirdo phantoms. Imagine voting these mobs into the game. Ain't no way you're ever catching me lacking. Jesus Christ. Day 71 and the potions are being brewed. These are going to be the final moments and final touches before we defeat this dragon. I already know where the stronghold is because I've been there before, obviously, so we don't even have to waste any eyes or any time. We finna be Jimmy Neutron and we about to blast. It was time for us to leave to head to the stronghold. I had everything I needed. I got my potions, I got my food, I got my bow, I got my arrow. We got everything we need to defeat this dragon. It is a wrap. I ended up getting to the stronghold very quickly. I literally didn't even have to do anything. All I needed to do was find the end portal room. And here it is, the end portal room. I can't even believe it, man. Bro, how did I get this far again, dude? Like, wow, this is just amazing. Well, time to light them up. Let's freaking go. It's time for the greatest fight of all time. I don't even know how I was about to go down with this, but I wanted to get the towers first because if we didn't get the towers, bro, that was just gonna be a whole lot of trouble. You already know. That first tower is something I needed to get immediately because if I didn't, I was gonna be screwed. I know my aim sucks. I know. I don't even know why I thought using the bow was a good idea. I'm gonna let you guys know right now that this is my first Ender Dragon fight in like 3 years, so yeah, I'm freaking rusty. I'm not even gonna lie, the pillars weren't even that bad. They are actually pretty freaking easy. There's a couple more towers left, but the tallest one is probably gonna be the easiest because the dragon for some reason keeps avoiding me. Here we go, the final shot. Bam, let's freaking go. After being in the air for literally 10 minutes, the dragon finally came down. And bro, I just kept slapping the crap out of it. Dude, I was doing so much damage with the strength potion. It was ridiculous. Fighting it after this point became very easy for me because all I really had to do was just shoot at it. Ain't no way this dragon's gonna have me caught lacking. Got me messed up. And after one long fight, I finally defeated the dragon. In celebration of defeating the Ender Dragon, I decided to go into the gateway and find the elytra. It's crazy because I thought this was only going to take me a day or two, and then out of all the entities that I found, I still couldn't find this elytra. It was taking me so long that I was like, there's no way I'm going to find it. I found this one entity that had a mending pickaxe, and I was like, ooh, I'm taking that. But other than that, I was actually about to give up until running 4,000 blocks later, I freaking find it, which is just out of this world. I ended up defeating the shulker that was guarding the elytra, and I finally was able to fly, bro. Let's go. Luckily, I was nearby a gateway, so I was able to get back, and after spending 3 full days in the end, I could finally go home. Day 76, I pretty much spent enchanting. I really wanted to get Unbreaking 3 for my Elytra because I couldn't get Mending at the current moment, so I needed to go with something at least somewhat OP. But I'm really glad I got Protection 4 on my boots. It literally took me so long to get, but we're finally working our way up. Then I was finally able to get Respiration 3 on my helmet. That was pretty much the last enchant I needed. And then finally I got Feather Falling 4 on my netherite boots. This is just absolutely insane. On day 77, I thought it would be a good idea to get some dirt for the farm because we're going to make it a lot bigger since we have so much time, and I wanted these farms done. On day 78, I needed a lot of cobblestone, and I mean a lot. Not only did I need it for the inside of my base, I needed it for the outside. Like, I was doing a lot of work. On day 79, I did some extra decorations to my base. I'm not even gonna lie, the inside of my base looked so gross for the past like 80 days, and something needed to be changed. I'm not sure what I was doing with this floor pattern, but it looked pretty sick, so I kept it. On day 80 to 81, I decided to revamp the entire enchanting room. Bro, I'm telling you, that room looks like complete crap. I'm not even gonna cap. Bro, I had a whole open space and did nothing with it for the past 80 days. What was I thinking? Bro, I was going off with these decorations. I was just going nuts. Literal demon time. Like, what? On day 82, I went to the nether. I needed a ton of glowstone for the next layer of the wheat farm, and I was gonna continue on making it even higher afterwards. When I said I wanted food, I wanted food, bruh. Then I spent the rest of the day pretty much setting up the second layer. No wheat left behind. On day 83, I started to plant all the seeds. All of them. Now it's all a game of AFKing and being really freaking patient. And then I spent the rest of the day making the second platform. Trust me, this is gonna be really freaking massive by the time I'm done. Now remember that mending pickaxe I got in the end city? Well, I wanted it on my pickaxe now. I spent days 84 and 85 quartz mining. I wanted my levels back to level 30 as soon as possible. I also spent this time to do a little bit of netherite mining since I was already here and it made no sense for me to keep going back. Day 86, I created the best pickaxe in the game, but first I needed to add netherite to the regular mending pickaxe and then merge it with my other pickaxe, and here it is. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Mending. To celebrate, I went to the nether to test the pickaxe out, and my god, is this overpowered. This is gonna make things so much easier. It's not even funny. I spent days 87, 88, 89, and 90 pretty much getting resources, and not only that, I was doing a crap ton of decorating. Like, I mean a lot. Bro, it's honestly insane how much I've actually progressed this base. Like, this was literally a dirt shack like in day one. Like, come on, bruh. And then finally, I was doing some weird stuff with the glass and it actually started looking really nice. Like, I literally made a green screen hallway. Like, it's honestly insane. And even the top bit started to look nice too. Now, I did not know what I was going to do here from here on out. I think I was just going to build this as big as I can, and I think that's going to be it. On day 91 and 92, I decided to get some wood because I wanted to add fence gates to the farm. There was a lot of mobs walking on my crops and it was annoying because I had to keep replanting, so I just ended the problem right there. I also finished the glass platform that went across the second floor, and my god, dude, this is just looking insane, man. On days 93, 94, and 95, I started my biggest project ever, the bridge. I did a little bit before, but it wasn't big enough and I wanted this to go in a lot of directions, so here we are. In the future, I am going to be making a rail car system that pretty much goes across the entire base so I don't have to do anything. Like, bro, I have so much plans for this base. It's not even gonna stop. It's not stopping here, boys. It just isn't. And in the meantime, I finally started to expand my melon farm, dude. My goal for the next 100 days is probably going to be creating every single farm in Minecraft. On days 96 to 99, I did the final touches on the melon farm and the main part of the base. I did your average farming, you know, the usual. Farming time, baby. And then I started working on this outside frame part of the melon farm. And you know, that was pretty much it. And then finally on day 100, I finished the main part of the base. And to be quite honest with you, that was pretty much it. And that's it. I survived 100 days and I completed pretty much everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be putting out a 200 days eventually. I don't know. These videos take forever. But if y'all would like another one, I'll see if I can post one if this video hits 200 likes. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.